Hello, wonderful students of Cathedral High School. This is Mr. Felice, your friendly neighborhood guidance counselor, here with a quick tutorial on how to register and pick your courses for next year. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first things first, you need to log into your MySite account. If you don't have a login or for some reason it's not working, you need to come down and see us as soon as possible. So once you're in your MySite account, you're going to scroll down until you find this button, the one that says My Blueprint on it, and you can go ahead and click on that and give it a chance to load. Okay, so this is my counselor view. I'm just going to switch to student view so I can see how you see things and change to at least grade 9 to get me into high school. And you pretty much should see the same thing that you're looking at right here. On the left-hand side, there are some buttons you can press here to do some investigation. Okay, I would encourage you to spend some time, do some post-secondary um, exploration, explore the world of work. There's a little bit on money. There's a nice little area on Who Am I, which asks you some questions. You can do some surveys to help you kind of guide you in terms of maybe what types of courses or what types of programs you'd like to do, or what you'd like to do once you leave high school. But for the purposes of today, I need you to either do one of two things. Click on the high school or come down here to your high school progress. The first thing that everybody's going to do that's coming back to Cathedral next year is you're going to review your progress. Okay? If you're in grade 12, you should get a prompt up here somewhere that asks you if you're not returning. That is attached to a questionnaire. So for all grade 12s, if you're accepted a program and you know you're not coming back, I need you to go ahead and do that for me. So in terms of the process for next year, everybody's going to get into MyBlueprint, whether you're coming back or you're not. If you're not coming back and you're in grade 12, you see that little prompt, you go ahead and click on it. There's a quick 1-minute survey and you're done. If you're in grades 9, 10, or 11 and you're not returning, there's also a way to do that right here. You click on that. Again, a quick survey. And everybody else that doesn't do that needs to pick courses. Okay? So if you're in grade 12, that's fine. You go ahead and do that. So all the students are coming back. You're going to click on the view progress and you're going to go ahead and go through your graduation requirements, the 30 credits that you need. This will be updated as of semester 1 of this school year, all the credits that you've earned. And you can go ahead and check your progress, making sure that you're following the recipe of 4 English, at least 3 math, 2 science, and so on. This will give you a chance to review. If you're in grade 11 or 12, pay attention to the groups. Make sure you're getting those. And then your progress in terms of achieving your electives. Okay? The additional requirements, the 2 online e-learning credits. Again, we've been around last year and this year. There is an opt-out form. You don't have to do them. Some of you may have done them via the summer school or whatever, but you don't have to. There is an opt-out form to do that. The 40 hours of community service is not negotiable. You have to do that. And heads up to my grade 11s, you're going to complete those prior to the beginning of your grade 12 school year. And then the literacy. Have you written the literacy test, or do you need to take the class and or have you passed that? So once you're satisfied in kind of what you're doing here, you can click off of that. And if you are grade 12 and you're planning on returning, if you click here, it'll add another column so you can pick some courses for next year. Okay, so I'm in here as a grade 9, and I highlighted this. What's highlighted here is the grade 10. And for grades 10, 11, and 12, you'll see that there's a spot for some alternates. So what I've done here, I'm missing a couple, so let's check that process. You can look at courses. If you click courses over here, you'll get a list of, you can search by grade or discipline, or you can have them all here. If you just don't pick anything here, all the courses show up. And then if you click on them, they'll tell you whether or not there are any prerequisites. It'll also give you the course description. Okay, so you can spend some time there. But under your plan, I haven't done a religion here, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And what it's going to do is it's going to give me all the religions. But I know I'm going into grade 10, so I'm going to go ahead and click on grade 10 here. And what it's going to do is it's going to restrict the list to just my grade 10. And you can do that for any grade. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. There's no prerequisite. It's the grade 10 open. I'm going to go ahead and add that. And what it does is it adds to your course selection. I haven't picked an English. I'll do the same thing. It's going to give me all the Englishes. Again, I can come up here and restrict it to just grade 10, but I see the one that I want there. There's the academic. And the prerequisite says I have to at least complete grade 9. Okay, there's the prompt. And if I know I'm doing that or have completed that, I go ahead and add that. So again, you'll see these in red, and I'll explain those in a second. Now, once I have it all loaded, the program will allow me to review my course selections. Go ahead and click on that, and you'll see, here's another chance. Some of these are in red. It's prompting to me to make sure that I have the course that's required to get in here. So I need a grade 9 English, a grade 9 math, and a grade 9 science. As long as I know I've done it or I'm currently doing it, you go ahead and you can just ignore that for now. And I've got my alternate in. And then the green button here says submit. Once you hit submit, you can't go back and change. Okay, so as of March 24th, every student in the school needs to either indicate that they're not coming back by filling in that questionnaire or submit your courses via this course selection process. Up until that point, you'll have the ability to go back in here and change. If I want to change something, if I just click on the 3 dots here, I can change or delete or edit that particular course selection. Okay, so it's pretty user-friendly. It's not a lot to ask. You can get in here, pick these courses at your leisure, but by March 24th, you need to have hit that submit button. Okay, so it's really well laid out. Myself, Mr. Nordoff, and Mrs. Verasso will be visiting classes to go over some of the particulars about what you should be picking. If you have any questions, please come down and see us. Spend some time, do what you got to do, and happy course picking for next year. Thank you, and have a great day.